Let's try to solve this problem. Simplify the following. So let's start with 1. X to the 4th times x to the 5th. So when we are multiplying same base, we just need to copy the same base and then add their exponents. So we will have x raised to 4 plus 5, or it's equal to x raised to 4 plus 5, or 9. So x raised to the 9th power. Next, for number 2, we have 3x squared times negative 2x cubed times 5x to the negative 4. Okay, so again, we're still multiplying same base, x squared, x cubed, and x to the negative 4. But before we apply the law of exponent, we need to multiply first their numerical coefficients. So we will have 3 times negative 2, it's negative 6, then times 5. So negative 6 times 5, that's negative 30. And then for the x variables, we just need to copy the same base x and then add their exponent to 3 and negative 4. So we have x raised to 2 plus 3 plus negative 4. So simplifying, we have negative 30 x raised to, so 2 plus 3, that's 5, plus negative 4, it's 1. So negative 30 x raised to the first, or simply negative 30x. Next, for number 3, we have x squared raised to the third. So when we are raising power of x to another exponent, we can apply the power to a power law of exponent. So we can just copy the same base x and then multiply the exponents 2 times 3. So we will have x raised to 2 times 3, or 6. So x raised to the 6th power. Next, for number 4, we have 2x to the 4th quantity raised to the 2nd power. So when we have more than one factor inside the parentheses that is raised to a certain exponent, we can apply the power of a product law. So we can basically distribute the exponents to every factor. So it will become 2 squared times x raised to the 4th squared. So simplifying 2 squared, that's equal to 2 times 2, or 4. Then for x to the 4th square, you can apply the power to a power law as in number 3. So we can copy the same base x and multiply the exponents 4 times 2. So we will have 4x raised to 4 times 2, or 8. 4x to the 8th power. Next, for number 5, we have 3x to the 4th quantity raised to the 3rd times 2x squared quantity raised to the 4th. So we can apply first the power of a product law. So we can distribute the exponent first here. So we will have 3 cube, then x to the 4th cube. Likewise for this one, applying power of a product law, distribute the exponent 4. We will have 2 to the 4th x squared raised to the 4th. So let's simplify the constant. So 3 cube, it means 3 times 3 times 3. So that's equal to 27. And then for x to the 4th cube, applying power of a power law. So copy the same base x and multiply the exponents 4 times 3. Then multiplied by 2 to the 4, that's the same as 2 times 2 times 2, or that's equal to 16. And then applying power to a power law for x squared to the 4th. So copy the same base x and multiply the exponents 2 times 4. Simplifying, we will have 27x raised to 4 times 3, or 12, times 16x raised to 2 times 4, or 8. And then we can multiply first the constant. So 27 times 16, that's equal to 432. And applying the multiplication law of exponent for x to the 12 times x to the 8. So copy the base x and then this time add the exponents 12 plus 8. So we will have 432x raised to 12 plus 8, or 20. So the final answer is 432x raised to the 20th power. Okay, now it's your turn to try to solve these problems and just comment your answers.